Just warming up a little bit. Hi, I'm Raleigh Brown, and this is another in a series of curve flattening concerts. I have no idea what number it is, but here we are. And I'm just going to wait. Andreas Postler looks like he's the first guy in the door and the only one with a name so far. So I'm going to wait a couple seconds here so people can get in. There's Donna Greenberg and somebody else saying hi and somebody else saying hi, and they don't have names yet. But they will get names. Warren Bendler and Janelle and Michael Tierson and Big Dan. Oh, good, Big. I'm glad you're able to get online somehow. And Osling Bain and Margot Lemieux and Terry St. James and Joyce Goldberg and Dinah Post and Ann Mintz and John Sauer and just in from shoveling, John, I feel your pain. And Wayne and Diney and Fred McKinney and John Hubner, my old friend, and Carol Pred and Pam Zappardino. Debbie Moore, Linda Mintz, and Kit Serikaku with lots of little palm trees, I think it looks like, and Kathy Marzik. And yes, it's snowing again. We had I had cabin fever this morning, I gotta tell you, because I couldn't get Suki to the park, and she's got cabin fever too. She's right over here. Maybe we could do the Suki cam early today. There she is. She's some people might think she never moves from there because she's often laying there when I get here. And Clifford is done shoveling. That's good, Cliff. And so she does actually move around. She moves from place to place. She chews her bones. She begs for food. She lays on her bed. She begs for food. She watches me eat. She begs for food. And that pretty much sums it up, I think. She might, beg for food a little bit. And I manage, by dint of subterfuge, to keep her from getting fat. She does get her treats broken in half, and I've heard the dogs complain about that, but, they don't want to be like little piggies. If they're piggies, they end up on Kokomo's website or feed in the mornings. My friend Deb Libby Clark just got Ziggy Piggy. He's on there now, and Kokomo keeps a big list of all the little squeaky pigs. We had a great squeaky pig at the office. It was probably exactly the kind that Kokomo has, but when we closed the office, I gave it to a guy who really liked it. Like, there are some people who'd come in there and they'd want to squeak the pig, and this guy was one of them, and so I thought he should have it. We gave a lot of stuff away, and I'm going to give a lot more stuff away when the weather gets better. So if you want to come to Pennsylvania and shuffle through some furniture and bookcases and books, you want acupuncture books? Boy, do we have acupuncture books for you. So today's going to be a kind of bluesy day here. Lots of people checking in. And not totally bluesy, but somewhat bluesy. And this first one is definitely bluesy. It's a Big Bill Brunsey tune. I'm playing it in a new key, so I have no idea whether I'll succeed or not. But we'll see. We'll just see. I got the Moppers Blues. I got the Moppers Blues. Got the Moppers Blues. Yeah, I got 'em. I got the Moppers Blues, people, but I'm the happiest man in town. I ain't got no gal. 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 I ain't got no gal, people, but I'm the happiest man in town. I gotta scrub. I gotta rub. I gotta sweep. I gotta dust. I gotta scrub, rub, sweep, and dust. But I'm the happiest man in town. And I ain't got no home. I ain't got no home. I ain't got no home. No, no. I ain't got no home, people, but I'm the happiest man in town. I got the Moppers Blues. I know I can't lose. Yes, I know I can't lose. I got the Moppers Blues. Well, I know I can't lose, not with this mop and broom I use. Yes, I got the Moppers Blues. Soapy water in my shoes. I got the Moppers Blues. I got the Moppers Blues, people, but I'm the happiest man in town. The Moppers Blues from Big Bill Brunzi. I originally heard it by Steve Mann, but then I went back and heard Bill Brunzi's. I think I probably like Steve's better. I hate to say it, but it's true. So Peter Kramer's here, Alex Bevan, indeed. I hope your adventure went well this morning, Alex. And Lauren Payne is here, and Bob Walker, Renee Blaker. I hope you're doing okay, Renee. I think you said something about something like surgery on the last one. And Ruben, the whole thing was crazy, to tell you the truth. I don't know what I was doing, so that could be the best we get out of me today. Charlie Bryant's here, and Aretta Wauk, and Bob Harrison just in from shoveling, I think he said. Sleet and freezing slop here. Yep. Yeah, I'll try to calm Suki down. She does get very vociferous. And Chris Mealy's here, and Linda Pasqua Blaze, and Bruce McNeil. And Bruce McNeil and Mariana, I guess, got vaccinated. And because he's really old. I think he's even older than me. Older than dirt, as they say. And Eddie D and Scooter are here. And Cohiba Cat. Nancy Lefton. Did I miss anybody? Tom Dietz. And Tom, you remind me simply by being here. Yes, last night I did an interview with Charlie Mossbrook, who's a great singer-songwriter from Cleveland, and he does a thing called Charlie's Open Mic on YouTube. And so he interviewed me, and I put a song in there. And I thought of it because we talked about there is a book written about the Kent State murders. Was compiled by a woman named Susie Ehrenrich, and it has an article by me in it, and it's got an article. I think Tom might have something in there, and a bunch of people. It's kind of eyewitness reports of what went on in those 4 days in May in 1970, May 1st through the 4th. Alex was around, even though he was not a Kent student. He was an outside agitator, I guess, and. Anyhow, we talked about that book, and I went and grabbed it and held it up for the camera. That show will air, unfortunately, at the same time as my Sunday morning concert. But you can go back and watch one or the other of them later. But look I guess you'd go on YouTube and search for Charlie Mossbrook's Charlie's Open Mic, and if I can get a link to it, I'll put it up on my page. Should be fun. We had a nice interview, which he will edit into something which makes me sound vaguely cogent. Pardon me while I just make sure that that's in the right place. When you are sad and lonely, don't know where to go. Well, come on round to my place, baby, and bring around some dough. And we'll go honky tonkin', honky tonkin', honky tonkin', honey, baby. We'll go honky tonkin' round that town. Well, you and your baby, if you have a falling out, come on down, sweet mama, and we'll go stepping out. And we'll go honky tonkin', honky tonkin', honky tonkin', honey, baby. We'll go honky tonkin' round this town. Well, we're going to the city, to the city fair. If you go to the city, you will find me there. And we'll go honky tonkin', honky tonkin', honky tonkin', honey, baby. We'll go honky tonkin' round this town. So when you are sad and lonely, got no place to go, come on around to my place, baby, and bring along some dough. And we'll go honky tonkin', honky tonkin', honey, baby. We'll go honky tonkin' round this town. Honky Tonkin' by Hank Williams Sr., the real Hank Williams. And now we're going to go back into standard tuning. Sounds pretty good to me. Let's test me. Let's see how I did. Almost perfect. Well, you know the old saying, it's better to spend too much time tuning than to spend not enough time tuning. So now for something completely different after the announcements. First announcement, as I mentioned on Tuesday and as Alex mentioned yesterday, there's going to be a little schedule change. Alex and I are flipping days. He's doing this as a kindness to me and to you, so that you'll have somebody to listen to. Somebody who grew up in Ohio in the 60s, who plays guitar and writes songs and is a good guitar player, and who lived in the Kent, Akron area for long periods of time. Somebody who played around Cleveland around that time. So somebody like that every day of the week. There's all kinds of other people who are playing streams, but if you want somebody who fits all those qualifications, then you want either me or Alex probably. So so I'm going to do Wednesdays. Alex is going to do Tuesdays. So the weekly lineup will be Monday, Alex, Tuesday, Alex, Wednesday, me, Thursday, me, Friday, Alex, Saturday, me, Sunday morning, me. And that's the whole week. And of course, all of those days except for Saturday, you'll have Kokomo at 10. And Tuesdays, you'll have Cozy and Charlie at 10:30. And tomorrow is Friday, and Kokomo will be on in the morning at 10. And Alex will be on at 3:30. And our friend Bunny Barnes will be playing some of her fine fingerstyle guitar, a couple tunes for you at 4 o'clock. So if you want to take a little interlude from Alex and go hear some more feminine energy, then go listen to Bunny play her great stuff, and then you can go back and listen to Alex for the rest of his hour or so. And Linda Pasquale-Blaze says, "Hi, Dolly." That I get that a lot. I used to get the unsinkable Raleigh Brown, but that's pretty much gone by the wayside. So now for something completely different. A little jazz instrumental here. Really a beautiful ballad called Emily. That's Emily. It's Johnny Mercer, I think, wrote the lyric, and I'm not sure who wrote the melody. But you didn't get to hear the lyric, so that's the way things go sometimes. So, Big Dan, Margot Lemieux, Alan Kane. He goes, boy, there's a long thing here. Let me go down, way down to the end. I'm sorry, I should be talking. Just about Kiara Boss. Hi, Kiara. Nice to see you here. Most everybody else I already said hi to. David Arthur Ratcliffe and Maddie the dog. I think that's about it. So one more for you today, and this one I've played for years, but I haven't played in years, except I think I did it once on the show before. And this is a Blind Blake tune. And Blind Blake was arguably, you know, as far as a certain kind of ragtime guitar goes, he was arguably the best. He probably was even better than Reverend Gary Davis. They were the two giants of ragtime blues guitar. And I don't play this like Blind Blake did, because he played it in an open tuning, which was not typical for him. He didn't play a lot of stuff in open tunings. So mine, that's a little tip of the hat to Blind Blake, but it's a little different too. It has a little jazzy run in it. So we'll dedicate this one to little Suki the dog, who I would show you her again, but she has not moved an inch, which is good. It's better than having her two bones all through the show. So here we go. All my life I've been a traveling man. All my life I've been a traveling man. Staying alone and doing the best I can. Well, I packed my trunk and I sent it down to Tennessee. Packed my trunk and sent it down to Tennessee. Hard to tell, babe, about a man like me. Now I met a gal, I couldn't get her off my mind. I met a gal, couldn't get her off my mind. She passed me by, she said she didn't like my kind. And I'm scared to bother around her house at night. Scared to bother around her house at night. She's got a police dog looking for a fight. Now his name is Ramblin', and when he gets the chance, his name is Ramblin', and when he gets the chance, he'll leave his mark on anybody's pants. So I guess I'll ramble, and I guess I'll let her be. Guess I'll ramble, and I guess I'll let her be. Before she sicks that police dog on me. The Policedog Blues by Blind Blake. And sure enough, Suki the dog did actually move. She's switched over to the other side of the room. There she is for you now, over by her bone collection and her little squeaky squirrel, who she rarely squeaks. But just so you know that she is not totally inert. And we'll just bring that back here. And somehow my little light got turned on. We don't want that to happen. This camera has a little light built onto it, but if you look into it, you're blinded. So it kind of defeats the purpose, you know. So thank you so much yet again for joining me today. It's going to be a long day yet. I have a couple Tai Chi classes to teach tonight. And I had this huge... My internet became very wonky, and I called Verizon, and the guy spent like an hour on the phone with me, sending me out into the frozen cold to open up the ONT box, and I broke my index fingernail, which is why I'm a little less precise than I usually am. But they finally fixed it, so it's been real good, and it means I don't have to cancel any more classes or lessons or concerts for that matter. So thanks for joining me. I love you all. I'll see if there's anybody who popped on here at the end who I did not see yet. Yeah, I saw Marty Smith. Did I used to do a song about my cat in heat? That might have been someone else, because Jan had a cat, but I never really had cats very much. I was in heat at some times when I was younger. Hi, Rita Rubin Long. But let's not even go there. And then Michael Ferrucci is here from Livermore, California. And Claude Galinsky, people stopping in late. You can always go back and listen again. S.A. Tudhope. A lot of people coming in at the last minute just to catch the last song. Steve Davidson. Hi, Steve. Jim Moore, my dear friend. And Sharon Lee, the last comment there, who I love dearly. Okay, so be happy, be healthy, be brave, be calm. And if you get cranky, take a nap. Let me see if I can get on my other camera just to wave goodbye. Bye. See you guys. Remember Alex tomorrow at 3:30. There's my big Gibson. I love this script. Don't you love that? The new script is okay, but that's something really iconic about that. Alex at 3:30, Bunny at 4, Kokomo at 10, and I'll see you on Saturday at 3. Take care. If you get cranky, take a nap.